I'm going to show you how you can download comments from any YouTube video using Python. I have published the code into my GitHub page. I have added the code URL into the description. I have also added another code where you can download all top-level comments with replies. Let's dive into it. So first, go to Google Developers account, developers.google.com, and from Products, click YouTube. And from here, we are going to use YouTube Data API. Once you are here, we need to go to our Google Developer Console and create a project. And from there, we need to create an API. And using that API, we can access comments from any videos. So let's go to API console and create a new project. Let's call it YouTube comments. Once the project is created, we need to enable YouTube Data API. To do that, click Enable APIs and Services, and from here, search for YouTube. And here we are going to use YouTube Data API v3. First, you need to enable this API. Once it is enabled, we need to create a credential. Go to credential page, and from the menu, create credentials, select API key. So we need to use this API key for our app. So let's copy this and let's open it in. So I'm going to use Jupyter Lab, and from here, let's create a new notebook. And I am going to import few libraries like first I'm going to import pandas, and I'm going to keep the API key here. Now let's go back to the Google developer page, and from here go to reference page, and from the list left side panel, click comment threads, and we are going to list comments from a video. So if you come here, you will see some examples. From here, I'm interested in getting comments by video ID. If you click here, you will see a window, a panel in the right side. Here by default it is populated a video ID, sample video ID. Uncheck this one, Google OAuth 2.0, and execute it. Everything goes well. You will see 200 message here and a sample code, a sample response here. So let's go click the show code, and from here find Python tab, and we're going to use this code. So first we need to import Google API client library. So let's go to this URL from this comment, and here copy this line. So we need to install Google API Python client. I already installed it. So once it is done installing, let's copy the other parts of the code, like importing the library, and then also few variables. I'm going to rename those. I will call it API key, and from here, actually we already have an API key, we don't need this anymore. And let's copy the other parts. here we have a video ID by default, so let's remove it. We will create a new variable, video ID, and I have a sample video here. So from the URL, copy the value after v equal, copy this value and assign it to a variable, and we're going to use this video ID while calling the request, submitting the request. So if I enter here, so I think I need to run it again. It was not imported. We need to change those variable names. So if I run it, I will see response here. Let's explore this response. So let's see how we can increase this value. So if I come here, we can see maximum result variable. So we can say we want 100 maximum. So I will copy this value and add it with our request. And now if I submit response again, we can see we have 59 comments available. So now we have response, and the comments are inside this items key. So let's access these items, and if I want to see how many items we got, we will see it is 59 comments, and our comment is inside this text original variable inside snippet. So let's access one comment. So from the first value, from the first item, we are going to access snippet, and from snippet we will find top level comments. There is another snippet, and from here we will access text original. Now we can see the comment. So let's convert this response into a pandas data frame, and that way we can save it into a CSV file. To do that, we're going to use pd.json normalize, and from here we're going to pass this response items key, and if we run it, it will convert it into a data frame. And let's check the first 5 rows. So we can see all the comments here, but we can see the column names are pretty long. So let's check all the column names. I want to remove all those extra ones. So to do that, we can do df columns dot convert it to string first, and then from here we're going to remove prefix, and let's remove this part. Make sure you add a dot after here, and if I enter it, I can see all those extra values are gone. But also I want to remove wherever it is just snippet. So to do that, add after this code, add .str again, and then remove another prefix. And if I enter here, all the snippets are gone. So but I see there are other suffix values that I don't want. So let's add another str and then remove suffix. So this value is gone. Let's remove this comment part. All right, now let's assign this new column format into our original column list. Now if I run df head, I'll see it looks way better. Now all we need to do is save into CSV file. I will add video ID with the file name .csv, and I don't want to save index. Now if I enter it, it generates a CSV file with all the comments under it. So that's all for today. Thank you for watching.